The best leaders are flexible and adaptable. They use different leadership styles to suit different situations.
My name is Muhammad Hakim. It is my pleasure to welcome you here this evening. So, in the wake of the current pandemic, we meet again in the online program. So, I would like to thank you for joining us today for tonight's special discussion, an issue that is becoming increasingly critical every day in the field of construction. So, before we starting today's program, I would like to introduce my partner, Mr. Abdul Rahim, who will be with me to host tonight. Rahim?
Okay, thank you, Hakim. Hello, everyone. Introduce myself. My name is Abdul Rahim bin Yakub. So, let's start. Hakim, let me introduce our panel for today's program. We have invited the best leaders from Maya Selassie Sindan Berhad, which is Surveyor Syarifah Nur Adlin, Surveyor Muhammad Nur Hakim, and Mr. Muhammad Ariffudin. I noticed one of our panel have the same name with you, Hakim. How coincidence?
Yeah, that's right, Rahim. Surveyor Hakim is one of the best project managers in Maya Selassie, right? If you want to compare with me, it's a lot different, Rahim. Alright, can we start our hot topic today, Rahim?
Yes, we can start.
Now, let's discuss this topic. Today we want to discuss leadership style. What is the definition of leadership? And as we know, the selection of leaders is also very important in determining the group, especially in project management. But maybe there is an opinion that Surveyor Syarifah wants to convey. Please.
Okay, thank you, Hakim. Okay, hello everyone. Here I would like to share the definition of leadership. There are many definitions are given by experts on leadership, including Stephen P. Robbins. It quotes, leadership is the ability to influence a group toward the achievement of goal. In its simplest form, leadership of motivating others to work together to achieve a common goal.
But what does this leadership have to do in project management, Surveyor Hakim?
Okay. As for the project management is distinguished from the general management of corporation by the mission-oriented nature of a project. A project organization will generally be terminated when the mission is accomplished. According to the Project Management Institute, the discipline of project management can be defined as the art of directing and coordinating human and material resources throughout the life of a project by using modern management technique to achieve predetermined objective of scope, cost, time, quality, and participation satisfaction. In the best definition, a good leadership may better management in the project.
I see. So, based on the research I have done, there are many types of leaderships such as authoritarian leadership, participative leadership, delegative leadership, and many more. Okay, Mr. Ariffudin, what kind of leadership do you use when handling your team members as supervisor? Maybe you can share it with us?
Okay, thank you, Hakim. Have you ever heard about the paternalistic style?
Not yet.
Paternalistic style is a managerial approach that involves a dominant authority figure who act as a patriarch or matriarch and treat employees and partners as though they are member of a large extended family. In exchange, the leader expects loyalty and trust for employees as well as obedience. In some culture, the gender-neutral phrase parental leadership has replaced the words paternalistic or maternalistic. Regardless of what words work in such an environment, are expected to understand that the authority figure knows what is best for the organization and trust that their leader will always have an employee's best interest at heart. Employees are listen to, but the leader always make the final decision. Actually, most of the leader, as far as I know, using this style of leadership.
Wow, this is my first time I heard that style of leadership, sir.
Me too, Rahim.
It makes me to know depth about this style of leadership, sir. So, sir, what are the characteristics of this style of leadership, sir?
Okay, thank you, Rahim. I will describe a few of the characteristics of paternalistic leadership. The leadership are able to play a role like a father, decision making in the leader. It's always be knowledgeable and truthful. This style of leadership actually is rarely give a chance to subordinate to develop creativity and fantasy, and also demand appropriate workflow or process which what has been and is being carried out. This kind of style seems comfort but depends on the stance of the leader himself. Some are good and some are bad.
Yeah, that's right. 100% agree with you, Mr. Arif. Maybe some leader, but we are not sure who might be abusing his power and it might be oppressing his subordinates, right?
Yes.
So, Mr. Hakim, your comment?
Suppose paternalistic leader should think about the big picture and considers how every education will affect the family. Also, paternal leader value education and social skills and often go out of their way to provide employees with opportunities for improving business and interpersonal skill. Benefit of this managerial style when carried out successfully is that employees may work harder to complete tasks within a given time frame so that they can reach and sometimes even exceed their goal in order to please and parental leader and bring order to the family.
Wow, after heard all of this paternalistic style, it really remind me to my family, especially to my father.
Yeah.
So, Survey Syarifah, as in your concern, what do you think about this style?
I think there are some shortcomings with this paternalistic leadership. Is the possibility that the parent figure may inadvertently upset the hierarchical structure of the family, especially during the times of crisis. If a parental leader is perceived to unfairly favor some member over other, jealousy and resentment, it can poison the workplace environment, and the patriarch or matriarch will no longer have the loyalty, trust, and obedience he and she required to be an effective leader. Parental leader also can become blind with their power and make decisions that only benefit to themselves and not the family, or in project management we'll call the team.
Agree with the view given by Surveyor Syarifah. Therefore, I would like to steal time for us to briefly watch some scenes related to the leadership style we are discussing now. So let's see.
Team right here, I told you before the game when we stood in this locker room, you were built for this. Okay? You're made for this right now. This time of the year where we are as a team, nobody on the outside gives us a chance. But you guys in this room believe.
As he just said, nobody on the outside gives us a chance. Coach, as the Doug Peterson, is motivating his players as a paternalistic leader because he treats his players as family, creating a connection with the team. And he does this by talking about the team as one all, saying things like us, we, and that.
Coaches believe. Everybody believes. And that's what it takes, man. A little bit of faith, okay, can move mountains.
A little bit of faith can move mountains. I mean, like, who does not get inspired by this? This creates a bigger bond with the players as they're being treated as family members. And as being a paternalistic leader is important because it creates devotion to organization and, as mentioned before, motivates players.
I'm not going to preach or anything, but I'm telling you what, okay? Hey, I'm so proud of you guys. So proud of you guys. My hat is off again for the way you come to work, man. You won this You won this game during the week. Sky's the limit with this team, man. I'm so happy. I'm literally so happy, man. Defense, I'll tell you what now, that's a great performance. You kept that team out of the end zone. Out of the end zone. Okay? And offense. Hey, when you needed to put a drive together, you put a drive together. Okay? You did that. Big plays, special teams. Okay? Cam, couple punts in there, covering those kickoffs. Hey, great job. I'm talking about great job.
As we can see here, the coach, Doug, he went ahead and talked to each section of the team, and as they give him their feedback and what he thought about the game and their performance, and this creating more motivation between the team and more as the connection as a family.
Team effort. Hey, we ain't done. We ain't done. Because you know what? You know what we got to do next weekend, right? Yeah. Right? Next weekend clinches the entire thing. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. I want you to enjoy this. And I want you to take care of each other. Because we are not done yet.
Hey, same thing. We are not done yet. He's talking about the team as a whole, as like a family. And Doug Peterson, the head coach, is a strong leader because he motivates his players, and he's also portrayed as an extremely strong leader because all the decisions that he makes in the full interest of the team.
Wow, I think after watching these scenes, maybe the audience can find out more clearly about the topic we are discussing, right, Hakim?
Yes.
So, Surveyor Syarifah, as leader of the company, what do you think about the importance of project management? I just wonder if you really need project management because on paper, it looks like an unnecessary tax and overhead as project managers do not really deliver anything and often get in the way of what they want to do in the team.
The truth is, running project without a good project management is a false economy. It's often thought to be an unnecessary burden on the budget, and there are no doubt it can be expensive. As much as 20% of the overall project budget, project management is in because it ensures what is being delivered is right and will deliver real value against the business opportunity. It needs to have clear focus and objective. The half of the battle is already won if you begin a project in the right way. A good project manager should create a clear process with achievable deadlines that enable everyone within the project team to work within the reasonable bounds and not unreasonable expectation. With project management can break bad habit, and when you delivering project, it is important to not make the same mistake. Make the mistake twice. Project manager use retrospective lesson learned or post-project review to consider what went well, what didn't go so well, and what should be done differently for the next project.
Yeah, exactly what you said, Surveyor Syarifah. So, I understand now. Without project manager, teams and clients are exposed to chaotic management, right? So, which is unclear objectives, a lack of resources, unrealistic planning, high risk, and poor quality project deliverables, project going over budget and deliver rate late. sorry for my public, okay? So, what do you think, Rahim?
Yes, Hakim. I think great project management matters because project managers with great training deliver success with their unique style to arranging the team. And project management creates and enables happy, motivate the teams who know their works matters. So they can do their work in best. And that project management enabled team ensures the right stuff is delivered and also stuff that delivers the return on investment and that's make the client happy.
Yes, indeed, Rahim. So, Surveyor Syarifah, Surveyor Hakim, and Mr. Ariffudin, would you like to say any last word before we end our topic today? So, Mr. Ariffudin?
Okay, Hakim. To sum up the leadership style, vary according to organizational structure, people, environment, and tasks. Leader promote loyalty among subordinates by keeping an open mind, being self-aware, and being acquisitive.
Okay, for me, yes, is it true? The success of a project depend on both the successful of leadership and successful of management of the project.
And as far as I concerned, the effective of leadership is very important for the leading of project team to have expected target as well as motivating and improving the team confidence, authorizing activities in the project and directing the team goal toward the project goal.
Well, Rahim, actually, I'm still pretty excited to interview our leaders today, Rahim.
Yes.
So lots of the new feelings we get today. I really regret that we had to stop here only because of time constraints. However, our meeting today brings a benefit to everyone, to each one, to bring a paternalistic image of leadership in their team, Rahim.
Yes, that's right, Hakim.
So that's all for our program today about topic project management and leadership style. Hope we can meet again. Wish you guys all the best and see you guys later. Inshallah. Assalamualaikum.
Okay, goodbye everyone.
Bye.